Como é que é, malta da pesada? Estamos aqui de volta para mais um episódio de Metaphor Refantasio. Só nos resta avançar, dormir e para prosseguirmos com a missão principal e para uma nova viagem para Altabury. Antes de irmos dormir, vamos falar com toda a gente.
Yes.
I cannot have my stomach grumbling while afield. I should buy myself a small ration of something before we depart. The trouble is finding a food that will not spoil. If only I had a snack.
I beg your pardon, but
Well, Marshall, since we'll be journeying together for some time, I want to thank you for having me. I'm sad to leave my brother and will miss him dearly, but I know in my heart this will be a grand adventure.
Well,
I just hope we can get out of here without being attacked. Or shadowing. Maybe? Já falámos com a Juna no episódio passado, porque para perceber se ela ia dizer que os irmãos, o Basílio e o Fidélio, já têm uma suspeita da nossa trama. When we first arrived, I never thought we'd be making the journey to Altabury with hope in our hearts. Let the waves rock us then. We will prepare ourselves for the trials to come. Vamos a isso?
good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I must say, I am so sad to leave the island. If for no other reason than every meal here has been an utter delight. I'm almost certain you said the same thing when we left Brawlhaven and Martira. A new world of cuisine is but a few days away if you'll just be patient. Mind your tongue, Stroll. A few days is thrice as many meals. Whoa, you really are taking this hard. Well, when you've said your goodbyes to the people and the food, meet at the Gauntlet Runner.
hold on.
Do I need to buy anything before heading out?
Okay then.
When you're ready, everyone will be waiting for you at the Gauntlet Runner.
Right, didn't it?
I do not need to buy anything. Podemos vir buscar aqui a Magla. Que temos de falar com este gajo.
Well, now, what are we on about?
Hey. Oh.
Ok, nós não precisamos da Magla, para ser sincero. Ainda bem. Ora bem. Eu não acho que a gente não tem ninguém para falar. Vamos falar com o Eden e pronto.
That's the way. Hello there.
Did you enjoy yourself yesterday? The village has not had a banquet in some time, so we truly tried to make it special. I can hardly remember the last time I heard such raucous laughter across the island. What you've done for us is truly priceless. In Etruria, we shall no longer be an island that rejects all outside influence. Instead, we will welcome travelers regardless of tribe and see them off warmly. That is my vision for the island. I hope you'll come back soon and see how we're doing. You'll always be welcome. And please, take care of Yufa. Of course.
That's the way.
Ora bem,
All right then.
não temos mais ninguém para falar. E é por aqui.
Beg pardon?
Oi there.
Aye, mister.
Looks like the sea's settled somewhat. We've got a map of the Altaberry region too. I'd say we're set.
Now we can leave with our minds clear and pockets full, eh? Where are those brothers? Out on errands?
I say we just leave them behind.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea.
Well, long as we've got a minute alone, let's go over our plan. As soon as we get to Altaberry, we give Luis the fake lance Nuris made up for us.
While I hold on to the real one.
Then, on the eve of this divine relic dedication ceremony, we use the real lance to end this, once and for all. He doesn't know we've worked out its powers. We'll use that to our advantage. Juna, we'll need you to convince Luis to attend the eve of the festival.
Oh, I've been pestering him to do so for a while now. Don't want him spending the evening in his heavily fortified Skyrunner after all.
So where is the false lance in question?
Right here, ready to poke an eye out. Oh, what do you think? A dead ringer, eh?
Such detail. Even I can't tell them apart.
When we get to Altaberry, we'll pass off the fake to Luis. Then, we execute our plan.
Oh, by the way, I was talking with the Magnus brothers earlier. Think they might be onto us.
That's not good. We'll need to be more careful.
Wait, footsteps. Speak of the devils. We'll need to hide the real lance.
You're late. We were about to leave you behind.
Right, all present and counted. Anchors away, what?
Aye aye, me hearties!
What the hell?
What's wrong then? Is that not the customary exclamation of Salus? Mr. Batlin was very specific. I wouldn't believe everything he says.
'Tis a strange melancholy, leaving the people we have so recently come to know.
We'll be back. With some fantastic tales to tell them too.
Yes, certainly.
This is Altaberry Heights. We'll make faster progress back on land.
It's snowing there. Ok, parece que vamos ter tempo para melhorar as nossas virtudes.
Let's see here.
Oh, tenho que clicar. Of course.
Ah,
Here's Altaberry Heights. It's quite a ways. Think we'll make it in time? Without a problem, this fine wind will have us making landfall by the morrow. So the whole trip should be 2 nights with 3 days of travel.
Oh.
So I'll only have to endure 1 day of being rocked sick. Now there's a grim face if I ever saw one. Captain, for Stroll's sake, let us make haste.
Ha-ha! Tally-ho then!
Full speed ahead to Altaberry Heights, capital of Montario. Take care you don't tumble overboard now.
With a new ally in tow, the Gauntlet Runner at last departs the island toward the eastern side of the inland sea. Their destination is the Principality of Montario. Its vast mountain crags, so different from the western terrain, can be seen clearly from the water. Their forthcoming task would be their greatest trial yet. They felt the tension rise in wordless silence.
Indeed.
Ok. Temos aqui o Wisdom já à nossa frente. Queremos Tolerance e Eloquence para já. Vamos ao Pantry. Ok, vamos ver se a Ilfa adicionou aqui um livro à bookshelf. How to walk outside the island. Vamos ver o que é que dá. A Mossari guide to life outside the islands. It must be tough for them. Tolerance. Excellent. Read the book. This travelogue offers an introduction to cultures and customs outside Varga Islands. Go through the Mossari Outer first-hand experience. It contains practical guides for things like creating an altar while traveling, or making eye contact with unmasked people. This encapsulates some of the difficulties Mustari people face living outside the island. If one must have read and reread this thoroughly, the book is nearly in tatters. Living in a totally foreign culture sounds so difficult, and yet this author and Yufa are jumping right into it. Seeing their willingness to embrace their cultures and values increased my tolerance.
Alright.
Fantastic.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at Cliffshade Camp just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a Gauntlet Runner offers peace of mind against such dangers, a large reason why they are so sought after.
Indeed.
I can feel the temperature dropping since we made landfall. I bet it will be pretty cold in Canterbury. Seems so. Ok, esta virtude é Imagination.
Alright then.
Parece que só temos Imagination.
Let's go.
Por isso vamos continuar com a Tolerance. Se me deixarem. Parece que deixam. Ok, desta vez já não vou ler. Living in a totally foreign culture sounds so difficult, and yet this author and Yufa are jumping right into it. E li a única coisa que era igual.
Now then.
Nice, agora temos de ir para Eloquence.
Tolerance.
Mas primeiro temos de acabar o livro aqui da Yufa. É só mais uma vez.
Why, that's...
Why that's... Why?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It would seem that...
We now stand among the mountains. I have long gazed at the peaks of Montario from the island, but I never imagined I would see them this close. Altabury remains cold year-round, so quite accordingly, its people have perfected the art of the peeping huts too. And it's home to the foremost opera house in the kingdom as well. I suppose that will be the stage of our confrontation with Louise.
I guess.
Let's keep our hopes high.
So?
Okay. New day, new pantry. E vamos terminar de ler o livro, mesmo que a gente já não precisa da Eloquence. Okay, a section detailing the small, cute animals that exist outside the island is particularly worn. Yufa must have returned to this section often. He goes on to depict some methods mainlanders used to keep and raise animals for food. I can feel the authors and Yufa's shock through the pages.
All right.
E terminamos o livro.
All right.
Muito bem.
Come look at this!
Ahoy, you lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the bricks.
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff, a bluff so tremendous it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it. Perfectly balanced by the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation, none can say.
Whoa.
Absolutely incredible. I've heard of sheer cliffs before, but I never imagined something like this. Indeed, falling off of that precipice would be unfathomably terrifying and exhilarating, I imagine. Wise May gostou de usar todas as palavras difíceis na mesma frase. Makes me wanna scream. I don't know why, but I suddenly want to scream out into this distance.
On guard!
Oh my god. Damn Warface Sanctus Scullions!
What?
Oi, what's going into you? Why, that was rather pleasing. It's quite refreshing, you know, to pull your voice from the very bottom of your gut and yell in such a manner.
Speaking of...
I am reminded of the time you were all yelling before me. It was a rather terrible experience, I admit, but if I may, I would like to try my hand at this yelling. Oh god.
Listen!
Never again shall I sleep in a roach-infested inn. I feel you.
Yes.
Amusing, I would also like to try screaming as well. What's the matter though? I fully intended to do it, but the words just won't come out at all and This girl is just too charming. Never change, love. Well, does anybody else have something to yell about? I sense that gazing off the cliff's edge and being filled with an inexplainable urge to scream has somehow broadened my wisdom. Quem diria?
All right.
As for me,
Then I suppose it's old Neuro's turn. I prepared a list of complaints that I wish I could recite to you all on a daily basis, and... Rather chilly out here, isn't it? We should head back before we all catch a cold. Yes, we shouldn't allow ourselves to spend too much time on these distractions.
bombs away!
I must scream!
The Gauntlet Runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters, peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the Gauntlet Runner can provide.
We only got a limited amount of time left to enjoy these quiet moments. Once we get to Altabury, well, you know what's going to happen. É tudo imagination. You got the lance in the end, so I'll not deny you've got the skills for this, but I'll still be watching you until it's in Count Louis' hands.
Hey.
The night shields are creeping in. Suppose that means we're closing in on Altabury. And once the lance is in Lord Luis's hand, I'll be out of your hair, eh? These days really flew by. Ok, parece que não temos hipótese de ter aqui Eloquence, por isso vamos ter de ir ler um livro. Acho que é este. Yep.
All right.
Infelizmente não são tantos pontos como se estivéssemos a ler pela primeira vez, mas é o que temos.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tis nearly time.
There's only a ways further until we reach Altabury. The city is like a buzz with activity related to Saint's Day. I wonder if Luis is already there. Sooner or later we have to hand Dracodeus over to him. One must wonder what the brothers will tell him of our time on the island. I hope they will leave out any unnecessary details.
Got it?
We just have to stand tall and be confident. If you have to sell a lie, look them straight in the eye and say every word like you truly believe it.
All right then.
Got a sec?
This will be the last time we'll be able to relax for a while. Once we arrive, we'll be jumping right into it. I can't blame you for feeling nervous after all. We know what's coming.
What's this?
Yes?
Oh my god.
What now? All right then.
Courage, imagination, wisdom. And that's it. Oopsie.
All right.
Nura speaking.
This is Nearus. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
Before Altabury's mountains, the Gauntlet Runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight. During the Annex War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving their bones exposed to the elements.
Just look at it.
Whoa, these bridges are huge. This is an area defined by its numerous valleys. The bridges connect the flatlands and increase the amount of places in which people may live. That makes sense. But if these bridges were to fall in battle, those people would end up isolated.
Hey,
Yes, all very fascinating, but have you looked at what's directly in front of you? Those are the bones of people, aren't they? They are the remains of those who fell during the Annex War. This was the site of a fierce battle, and the dead were left to the elements, denied the dignity of a proper burial. Tragic. War is tragic, and we shouldn't disrespect the fallen here.
Yeah.
Indeed, I can't bear to think of something on this scale happening again. It brings me no pleasure to see it, yet this is valuable to experience the cold reality of battle beyond the legends and tales of valor. Carve this memory into your hearts. That is why the Magla that drifts about this place carry such an oppressive weight. I can feel the sadness and regret of those whose lives came to an end here. E ganhamos wisdom.
All right.
Hey,
Something wrong near us? Your face has gone blue. You scared? My powers of imagination are more robust than most. Why, Neros, I'm surprised you put any stock in scary stories. You're a more gentle soul than I gave you credit for. Too true. Too true. Before all else, I am a delicate flower.
Well then,
Shall we make a quiet departure, so as not to rouse the dead?
That's my fault.
I'm sorry to have made such a fuss. I would like to give those who died a proper send-off, and do this with that in mind.
Altabury Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Uchronia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few gauntlet runners can contend against its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. City lights, dusted with snow, twinkle beautifully in the valley. But what awaits the party there is no reward, but their greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves anew.
The seat of Sanctism, Altabury. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure?
The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
it's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
We're here at last.
We decided to present Louis with Dracodios, Lance of the Dragon God, aboard this gauntlet runner, the Corvadius. Let's hope he doesn't find out the lance is a fake.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I am called Euphausia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me.
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Fortin. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raze their village to the ground. The Caradrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
What?
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourselves. Now we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day festival.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that Sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Forden dies. He and Sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
It seems the land's passed muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa, are you okay?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt? I was sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. But now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out.
Okay, let's just stay in the Gauntlet Runner. Let's set up camp right here. It's cold.
It's cold.
Yeah, I'm freezing my wings off.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Speaking of...
If it's a Mustari on inn we seek, then I know of one in the center of town. It is called Skyward Tavern. I recall it being rather pleasant, with very little that would point to its Mustari roots.
Certainly.
It was on Dia Franco Street, if I'm not mistaken. So cold. At least Hulkenberg is in our element. Can we get going before we freeze though? Muito bem. O Luís não se importou de mostrar as suas cores imediatamente, novamente. E também nos pediu para nós desistirmos da competição, do torneio. Vamos ver como é que isso corre. Ora bem, eu já não me lembro o que é este sinal. Mag Broker. Ok, vamos ver se há bounties novas já agora. Ok, ainda não há um momento para isso. Infelizmente. Por isso nem mais valia nem deixarem-me entrar.
one from the exhibition.
As pessoas já nos conhecem.
Say there.
Very nice. Gosto bastante desta cidade. Até faz lembrar um bocadinho o Porto de Gaia.
Right.
Ok, o N é mesmo aqui nesta praça.
That damned Luis.
Não, é lá para cima. Aqui ao pódio.
You're not serious. You're not serious.
Primeiro vendor.
Oh my!
Growing flowers. I'd rather grow food. Yes, eu quero isso. Yes,
What do you
sir.
want to do? My sins.
Ok, estas são as seeds que dá mesmo bué de
You're not serious.
experiência aos archetypes. E eu vou precisar disso.
How grand.
Hello there.
Care to buy some meat, lad? Come now, no need to be so wary just cause I'm a peripus. I'm not, brother. Ok, a gente já tem tudo daqui.
How grand.
Ok, isto vai ter MP para mim. Fruit cordial, thanks. Orgo sugar.
Aha. All right then.
Ok, devíamos ter ido para o outro sítio. Não faz mal.
How grand. How grand.
Hello there.
All right then.
Exatamente.
Yeah, amazing.
Friendly
Well then,
woman.
If you say you'll help.
Ok.
Oi.
What is this? São runners ou... São torres? Parecem navios, mas acho que são... Oh! Here?
Wait a second.
Será que isto estava tudo antes debaixo d'água? Até aqui?
Amazing. You're not serious.
Ah, e é ali que se entra. Muito bem.
Beg pardon?
Welcome. Wait.
A band of
Band
youths.
of youths with a knight and a Eugif. Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew. Listen, we just...
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mustari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphausia. I'm the priestess of Verga. No, of Edria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but...
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
It's just... you look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away. Fine. You can stay here, as long as you don't make trouble for me.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Not all of us mainland Mystari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And, well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeep who turns away travelers.
Thank you. We're in your debt.
Ah, look, they've got food and booze here too. And it's so much cooler, which means fewer bugs. Perfect.
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing. Would you care to join us?
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
Why?
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up. And things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
Join his personal guard.
We join his personal guard ourselves?
I considered that, but it might be tricky. We can't guarantee he'd allow it, and besides...
The real lance is overflowing with Magla. It would be a dangerous gamble to keep it on hand. That sort of power is easily noticed.
Attack from a distance?
We attack from a distance.
Exactly.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the lance.
Of course. So, what if we threw the lance? Pierced him through from a distance? Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
You would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead.
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Luis would be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily.
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last opportunity.
But who's actually going to do the throwing?
I'd rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. And besides, laugh if you like. I know it sounds silly, but I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself.
Indeed. Everyone here knows that firsthand.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well.
Will you do it, Captain?
It's always me.
All right. I'll do it.
Thanks. We owe you. On the day of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do this.
Don't worry about it.
I know there's a lot weighing on your mind right now, but let's just try to get some rest and prepare for tomorrow. It will even get colder at night, so I try not to get sick. Rest up for tomorrow. Parece ótimo momento para nós terminarmos o episódio, pessoal. Agora a escolha é entre falar com... Perdão. A escolha é falar entre os nossos companheiros ou terminar já o vídeo. Vamos falar com eles. The fact that the lance past muster is a testament to Nero's skill. Sometimes the man can achieve truly amazing things. Even now he's holed up in the runner, working away, tuning something or other with usual vigor. I don't doubt. He has his quirks, to be sure, but there can be no mistaking that is a great credit to our endeavors. Tem dúvida, sem ele não estávamos aqui. O que não se pode dizer de todos os outros, incluindo eu próprio. That was my first time seeing snow, and it was so cold. I shivered. What a sensation. Alright, Juna's going to meet up with us later tonight because she's got so many things to do behind the scenes. Marshall, you go ahead and rest up. You got a big role to play tomorrow yourself, after all. So this is Alta Buddy, hey? Colder climes tend to inspire stronger drinks among its people. But all that can wait until after our business is finished. Once we've trounced Luis, I can think of no better celebration than a good stiff drink. Alright.
At last.
Tomorrow is finally Saint's Day. Luis will show his face, and with the real lance, will... Don't worry, I'm prepared to do what we must. The man must be stopped. Ok, pessoal. Espero que vocês tenham gostado deste episódio. E voltamos para assassinar o Luis. As minhas predictions é que não vai correr bem. Bem, espero que vocês tenham gostado e vejo-vos na próxima. Até logo.